Jjwan, very very handsome guy. Thank you.
There is no doubt about the relationship between ARMY and Bangtan. Starting from sad to happy have been passed together. But do you know that the relationship between ARMY and Bangtan also has randomness? Here he is, Jungkook, the magnet of BTS, in another sort of randomness. Even though he is 25 years old, Jungkook hasn't changed. ARMY is still his first confidant. In early February, ARMY was surprised by JK's appearance on Weverse. JK did live for hours. He even tried to switch to Instagram when his Instagram had not been deleted yet, and invited Pete to do a live without the assistance of staff. He even insinuated that he was an idol who had a career for 10 years, so it was up to him if he wanted to go live at any time.
무겁다 무겁다. 졸리다.
On live Weverse in 2022, Jungkook, who had just finished meeting his family, admitted that he wanted to say hello to ARMY at that time. But one ARMY commented that JK had lettuce peeled up in his sink. However, with a sullen face, JK decided to show ARMY when he washes the dishes live. ARMY thought that it was funny and adorable to see JK washing dishes live. Another funny thing is when in February, JK did a live broadcast with ARMY and invited ARMY to have a candlelight dinner together. JK immediately changed his clothes to be neat.
Restroom.
Also at that time, without fear, JK introduced the 5 types of wine he had left at home to ARMY and drank wine live until JK got a little drunk. Even though the staff often forbid Bangtan to drink during live because they can talk aggressively and even talk about project spoilers, but JK is JK, no one can argue with that. Also in another live, JK became a meditation teacher by inviting ARMY to do online meditation together, and even JK cried because of the effect of the meditation, which was witnessed by millions of ARMYs. So they are ARMY who think this is their funniest life, but they are also those who feel JK's sadness through this life.
콧물이 나오네.
Hey, stop it!
Also, JK cooks his favorite food on live Weverse and shares his cooking recipes with ARMY, just like a celebrity chef. Indeed, Jungkook is complete package.
참치도 빼, 고추장도 빼. 근데 지금은 내가 쳤으니까 쳤은 아니지. 줄게.
Jungkook did a chicken mukbang with ARMY and he really liked the chicken product, making him recommended the food to ARMY, which caused the shop where JK brought his free chicken sold out in an instant. JK also has no barriers between him and ARMY, because JK invited ARMY to watch live with him while he held the candle, and told ARMY to keep the candle alive while he was sleeping, and even really sleeping and he was snoring. Millions of army became live JK spectators who were sleeping soundly.
아니야 안녕. 여보야. Take a rest. Few minutes. Take your time.
JK also did not hesitate to mention to Army on live that he was bothered by the presence of Sasaengs in his life, even initiating these people not to bother him in public areas. Of course, that made Army angry and irritated with shameless Sasaengs. Yesterday, JK invited the member via group chat to his house. Jhope and V were the ones who came to visit JK and enliven the life. But the funny thing is, it turns out that at that time JK was going laundry by bringing his laundry basket.
안녕하세요, 종국이에요.
저 빨래.
Also, JK did random Calvin Klein promotion by folding his Calvin Klein underwear in front of the army. Of course, this made army gape at JK's action, even though JK was only tidying up the clothes that had been laundered. The feeling of embarrassment between army and JK and Bangtan became very thin, without even a partition.
Rest.
국물 너무 짜다. 하나 이렇게 다 채워주지 왜 이렇게밖에 안 채워줘? 아 죄송합니다. 진짜 엄청.
구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정. 야, so fun. Okay, bye bye.